Hello everyone and welcome to Start by Mike Fashion. Today we're going to be learning how to make this trending sleeve design. Focus on the sleeve. We're going to learn how to make this sleeve design tonight. So come with me. So here we have the measurements that we're going to be using. This is So the length of the sleeve is 17 inches. So you can see this here. I cut the sleeve at 25 inches. But the length of the sleeve I'm using is 17. But I cut extra inches to it, 25 inches. Because I'm going to be dividing the sleeve into two parts. And also adding some allowances for folding. That's why I have extra inches. So that after cutting and doing everything, I'll still have excess fabric. Then I will now trim out my 17 inches and get the work done. So this part I'm going to measure that is 5.5 inches, 5.5 inches. Measure that, get a straight line at 5.5 inches, and then you cut it out. This is my way of doing it. Of course, there are many ways to kill a cut. So this is my way of doing it, and this inspiration is actually gotten from my boss, Balaso Comic Teller. Shout out to you, sir. You inspire me a lot. So I got this inspiration from my boss at sewing workshop. So this is actually my own way of doing it. So just watch close. So now this part that I cut 5.5 inches, this is what I'm going to do next. I'm going to fold the fabric at 2 inches. I'm going to fold the fabric at 2 inches, and then I will iron that down, or iron it down. After which I will apply the hemming gum to hold it down. And mind you, this part you need to weave the edges. You need to weave the edges of this part that you cut out, so that I can have a clean job. Yeah, so this is after weaving the edge of the fabric. You're going to weave both sides. I only weave one side here, but I did the weaving later. So you're going to weave both sides of that fabric. Now this is me applying hemming gum to the fabric to hold it down in place. So you just do that as well. Make sure you apply like double hemming gum so that it's going to be held very strong and tight for durability, so that your clothes will not going to be opening on your client's body. You apply water and then you iron it down. So at this point, I'd like to welcome all my existing subscribers and my new people that are just watching this video for the first time. Please, I would like for you to like this video and please subscribe to my channel. Like this video and subscribe to my channel. I'm sure that this is providing value for you. So the least you can do for me is just to like this video and then you subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I'm going to be posting a lot of educative stuff for you guys. So please subscribe. So that was the round sleeve. The round sleeve of the sleeve is 15 inches. So you're just gonna measure 15 inches will be 7.5, and then you add an extra 1 inch for the allowance to it. So you just watch close. So you can see that I just trimmed out the excess part of the sleeve because I'm not going to be needing that part. My measurement falls within what is left here. So you can see the second part of the sleeve. Just set that out like that. And so this was me just trying to make sure that what I cut out was actually very straight and accurate. So I just had to trim out some parts of it. So here you can see that I weaved both edges of the clothes. You can see that notching right there. That's the center part of the sleeve. You observe that I folded it into two and I notched out that center part. So this is 5 inches. You make sure that you align the two parts of the sleeve at the notch, which is the middle part, and then you measure 5 inches for the opening of that slit on the sleeve. The length of it for me was 5 inches. Divide that 5 inches into two. Fold your tape, divide 5 inches into two. You have 2.5. So that will place that 2.5 at the center, at the notching. So you mark at the front of the tape and then you mark at 5 inches. That's how to get it accurately. So that's me. I marked that place as the opening will be 5 inches. That's where my stitches will stop. So I'm going to go on ahead and stitch it down. Go ahead and stitch. Start from where you marked that pencil and then you sew it all the way to the other side. Mind you, you're going to leave about half an inch from the edge of this fabric. Half an inch from the edge of this fabric, so that you can fold that back after sewing it. Leave half an inch from the edge of the fabric so that I can fold it inside. Use hemming gum to hold it down. So I've done that side, so I'm going to turn it to the other edge and also do it. So guys, come on, subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Hit the share button. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Hit the share button. Hit the like button. Hit the share button. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button. Okay, hit the subscribe button. Okay, let's go. So I hope you can see that opening. So that's opening. Now look at the table. We're going to open press what we just did just now. Open press it, because if you follow very well, you remember that we left half an inch at that fabric. So that's what we're going to open press it at the table, and then we'll apply hemming gum accordingly. Open press it and apply hemming gum accordingly, and that's what I'm doing right now. See me applying the hemming gum. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, share this post. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, share this post, hit the subscribe button, hit the subscribe button, hit the subscribe button, subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. So this is me applying hemming gum on the slits after open pressing what we just did on the sewing machine. So you're gonna see the results very soon. It's quite a very simple style. It just requires for you to be creative in your thinking. You're gonna achieve perfect results. So you can see this is the result of what we just did. You can see how clean this work is, and that's that slit, 5 inches slit that we made on the sleeve. You can see that we use hemming gum throughout, and the work is really sharp and clean. So after I like to iron my work so that everything is smooth. So after ironing this, to make sure everything aligns very well, you're going to now use your scissors, cut out the length of your sleeve, and then shape your sleeve, and you're free to apply it on your dress. So I'm going to take up my scissors now, and I will trim the excess parts. So now I'm going to measure my 17 inches that I'm going to use for my sleeve. 17 and a half actually, because of the sewing allowance at the armhole, and this is me shaping out my armhole. Because I use the pencil, you may not be able to see it, but I'm going to trim out that armhole right now at 17 and a half inches, which is the length of the sleeve. You can also see the excess part of this thing down there of the fabric. I'm also going to trim that away nicely. Now I have a sleeve that is ready to be applied on the dress. So you can see how simple this is. This is very easy. Now look at the curve, armhole curve that was just trimmed out. So now at this point where this is a finished job, you can look at the sleeve and the whole job done, very clean. I actually applied eyelets on the job. This is the original design as seen. So if you like the eyelets, you can also apply them. If you don't like it, you can leave it the way it is. So we have come to the end of this tutorial. Please subscribe before leaving, like and share this post. So I'll see you in my next video. Bye.